Hey guys, this is Leafy. Jay joined here with Jack, aka Dad, Dom, aka Boots, and Derrick, aka Protogeist. And in this discussion, we're just gonna go over some monthly wrap-up stuff. Just talk about the monthly, how it went, ideas we have for the next one, things like that. So to start off, we had 56 people in the bracket, which was amazing, considering only like 30 people confirmed that they were going to attend on the page, and like several hours before the monthly started, we had like an additional 6 people confirmed to go, and then a ton more showed up. So that was awesome. We had like 11 setups. We didn't even have another open outlet for more, and people were still bringing them in. So
oh really?
I
did not. Okay.
We had TVs like sitting under tables and stuff.
It sucked.
I felt pretty bad. I had to like turn down people that were carrying stuff in. But yeah, so for the next one, we are for sure going to have more power supply. Shout outs to our buddy Edward, who donated a really awesome power strip. It has 10 outlets and 2 USB ports on it. So
that's incredible.
Yeah,
you
that's
put
awesome.
5 setups on that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So that's gonna be awesome.
So I guess we should start off with. When we're on stage, I went up there and I looked out in the crowd, and oh my God, there was way more people than I expected to see.
Mm-hmm.
That was
awesome.
That was amazing. I was so happy to see that.
I was really surprised.
We're going to completely remove the commentary desk off the stage next time, so we can have some good commentary. We're probably gonna get like a 20-foot HDMI cable and put Jay in a cave somewhere and let him do his thing, and then we're gonna put an actual TO desk up there, like facing towards Comics and Friends. So you guys will be able to come up the stage like you did, come up those stairs facing the comic store, walk on the stage, report your match, and then walk off. So we don't have people walking up and be like, "Oh, hey, commentator, by the way." No, don't. We'll make it easier next time, and that way we'll have. From the videos that I saw, there wasn't like that much background noise, and
no, it was fine.
you could see, but it's annoying. But no knocks on you guys. You guys were just doing what you were told. So next time it'll be easier, and we're gonna get a TV, hopefully a bigger one, to put the challenge brackets up there so you guys can see who you're playing, and
that's
that
a good
way,
idea.
and that way, it'll be easier for you to find, and probably name tags too, like stickers. That'd be super helpful. So you guys, like, you just had to point at somebody and be like, "Oh, hey, I'm playing you," and then go play. I know it got us from assigning people setups to just telling people to go how to play. Just go find a setup and play. I mean, that's just we were strapped for time, and next time we're gonna get the whole area probably for the whole day.
Yeah.
For sure. So, because I know we had to move it inside elsewhere, but.
Yeah, the first monthly was definitely a learning experience, and it was a little experimental in some ways. So we're learning from it, and we're gonna have more time and more power resource for more setups and stuff next time. So it's only gonna be better. And
next time too, there will be a venue fee. Just letting you guys know.
Just a little one though.
That's fine.
Not $1 to $2. Just because the mall came to me afterwards and said, if you're gonna request more than what you needed, we're gonna charge you for it. So
yeah, because we ended up having so many people, we had to have them bring out more tables and chairs.
It wouldn't be a big fee on us, but it's like, we're not a business. Like, we're not made of infinite supplies of money. So at most it'll probably be $1, maybe $2, but that's it. And also for side events too, if we do doubles, if we have time for doubles, it's gonna be $10.
Five per
person.
Teammate.
Yeah,
that's fine. I mean, that's completely fair.
Yeah, and then payouts will probably just go to first place. And
and also redemption bracket. We're not just gonna put people there because you placed. We're gonna obviously make it so it's only the people that didn't went 0-2 or like 1 and 2 or something like that. But it's gonna be a pay-in. We're not taking from the pot again. It's gonna be $1 buy-in. If you want to do it, that's fine. If you don't, it's there. If you just want to have, be competitive at it and see if you can play someone more attuned to your skill level. So
we had a couple people approach us, and we had a lot of feedback, and it's been greatly appreciated. We're taking all of it heavily into consideration and learning a lot. But we had some people approach us and say. They said that don't take the registration money away from the main bracket and put it toward the redemption bracket, and that's fair. Like, because if you have top players coming, like this game is essentially their work. Like, they work hard at it. Yeah. So.
But $150 was a nice risk.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't think
bit of lunch
like
money for Colin.
I don't think that's a big deal. But yeah, that's definitely what we're gonna do next time. So be sure bring extra money next time.
Yeah, it's just pocket change.
We're not gonna overcharge you for events.
Yeah, and going back to the venue fee, if whatever we have left over from the venue fee, we are going to pool it and in the long run start putting it towards things so that we can better our equipment and things like that. Like, I know for one thing, I want to get 2 decent headsets for the commentators, just so that we won't have as much background noise and they won't be distracted by everything else going on. They could just listen to the game and what's happening. So that would be cool, and generally it just kind of looks a little bit better sometimes too.
Yeah.
I mean, that would also be nice because I know some larger venues, whether it be regionals or just large weeklies, they'll have the commentary setup or the stream setup in many cases. They'll actually hook the game audio up to headsets for the people competing there to have. That would be, I mean, that's a stretch goal at the end of the day. But that would be amazing.
We'll try it for people that prefer just silence, but I noticed a lot of people that would have even done that listen to their own music anyways. Like, I know Marcus does.
Yeah.
Ben does.
I do sometimes.
It's an option that we would like to have.
We'll make it more accommodating, but
For sure.
we're gonna have more space for friendlies. Last time, I know, it was a big deal. We had way more people than anticipated, almost double actually.
Yeah.
Than what was supposed to come, like quite literally double. I believe like total. I think I counted like 80 people.
Oh my god.
Just standing, milling around at one point. That's a lot, like especially in that small of an area. But we're gonna get the power situated. I know I just got to talk to the maintenance crew, and there's a couple more spots where we could get power from, but I don't know like how it's gonna go because the outlets that they have are different than the ones we're using. But we didn't pop any breakers, so I'm assuming we can just make it look like a Frankenstein machine and run power everywhere. But we want to keep it as safe as possible so you guys don't trip over yourselves and stuff like that.
Another thing too, like we did at the first monthly, and we're going to do for the rest of ones. The first 5 people to bring setups will have their registration fee waived. However, we are going to put in place a rule that states if you were one of the first 5 people to bring a setup the last time, and you are one of the first 5 the second time, you're not going to get your venue fee waived or your registration fee waived, because we don't want like to have that one guy or those 3 or 4, however many people that show up like super early just to always get their fee waived. We want to give other people an incentive to bring theirs, because
and it's not like we're going to be selective about it either.
Yeah,
like if you show up, like we're going to know who got waived last time.
Yeah, we're keeping track of everything.
So
we know everybody.
It won't be the same people because we don't want to rub you guys the wrong way and equality.
Yeah, seriously, like the more setups, they're so helpful.
Yeah, and we do apologize for not being able to use all those, but please next time do bring them. We're going to have accommodations for them all, and you guys can just hook them up, play friendlies, and have general more. There was a lot of people standing around, but we're definitely going to have tournament dedicated setups and friendlies, because there was people from the mall too that were gonna play as well, just coming in. So if you're playing friendlies, just keep in mind, let everyone.
Yeah, and I mean, heck, man, I'm setting goals. Like if we got 60 people at the first one and 11 setups, I want to aim for 70 people and 15 setups next time.
Yeah,
that's
we'll
have
reasonable.
more time, so more time means more events, more everything.
Yeah,
so
we're probably looking at a window between like probably friendly starting at noon, tournament starting at like 1 or 1:30, and
at the latest.
And then going all the way until 9.
Because 8 hours is a good amount of time.
Yeah.
If you bums will wake up early on a Saturday morning, we could even start things at like noon.
I got you.
Noon 30.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get on announcing the date for the next monthly pretty soon. It'll probably be sometime near the end of June.
Within a week, I'll have the date.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll have plenty of time for everybody to request days off or make sure they're not doing anything.
So I got one. thing. We should go around the room and say like what was your favorite part about the event and what we should probably like what things we should probably change for the next one.
Okay.
So
okay, well, for one, we're definitely going to try to have a means of being able to announce more loudly and clearly. Like, I know we had several people come up and make comments about that. So, yeah, we're going to try to do something about that for sure.
Get ITT's microphone.
oh my god.
Or megaphone.
Yeah, we'll definitely look into that. Because, yeah, it gets noisy.
What about your favorite thing about it, the event?
Dude, the fact that, like, I mean, I was pretty busy, like, the whole time. I mean, I was losing my mind trying to set that all up. It took me, like, 2 hours to get that thing set up. And I barely had it all set up by the time the tournament began. And then I was commentating. And I was just, like, busy. And then when we had that intermission where, like, people got food and whatever, I kind of just sat back and, like, had a chance to get up and walk around and talk to people. And I just kind of looked at everything. And I was like, oh my god, I did this. that was so redeeming. Like, I don't know. I wanna keep putting on good events and make them better. And I mean, heck, dude, long term it would be sweet if I could start hosting like big regional events, and I don't know, like 5 years from now do nationals. I don't even know. Like, I love the whole event planning thing and the organization and everything. So I want to keep going with that for as long as I can, and keep getting better equipment for commentating as well. I just like the whole community aspect and being a part of things and operating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Dad?
For me, probably my favorite part was seeing a lot of people that I wouldn't normally see at any of the Medina, Akron, Lakewood, Greater Cleveland, any of those events.
Yeah.
That, I mean, I think a lot of them are situated in Mentor or Eastlake, Willoughby, Wickliffe, so that would be quite the commute for them, and maybe they're not as dedicated to the game. But to see them coming out nevertheless, even if it was just for the redemption bracket, and also seeing a lot of the rising players I don't see going to events, like a lot of the people I met through CSU, along with a lot of the seasoned professionals that we have in the Northeast Ohio area, seeing the mix of all of that, and I think that everyone there, whether they were competing or just helping out or watching, they were all able to take something out of that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we were trying to achieve. We wanted to provide something for everybody, so yeah, that was awesome.
In general, I just think there are a couple of things that just need streamlined.
Like
what? Making sure that people get on their setups for their matches, make sure that we can get them on deck together, that they recognize each other. I like the idea of having name tags, whether it be with their actual names or their tags.
Yeah, like I said, I don't care how we do it. We just
Tag
need
tags.
tag tags.
Yeah.
Kind of identification.
Yeah, whatever you are on the challenge bracket, I would like to see that.
Yeah, don't put your actual name. Like, if you're gonna put your tag on your name tag. Like, just it's easy.
Yeah.
And that goes doubly for players that we don't see a whole lot, people that might be newcomers to the scene that we can't just recognize. Because, I mean, even having TO'd, having to announce a lot of the stuff, I couldn't look at people and say, oh yeah, that's this guy or whatever, because I had never seen them before. So that was probably, like, my big hardship through the event.
Okay, that's fair. Boots?
Definitely name tags, and if I don't know you and you're asking me, well, who am I playing with, and I'm yelling and screaming for people, the person who's waving their hand at you is your opponent. more than likely, they don't have a problem or anything. That's your opponent. But it's not like Johnning about it or anything like that. But next time we'll figure out a way to get you guys knowing who you're partnered with to play. Whether that be you looking at the bracket on Challenge via the TV, or just making it easier on me so my voice isn't so hoarse. But favorite moment, bodying Drizzle with my game.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
YouTube.
Yeah, those just went up,
So
the only friendly that was recorded.
yeah, the best friend.
Yeah, the only one that needed to be recorded.
So
Ganondorf versus Link, that was canon, right?
yeah, that
Ganondorf
was.
won.
That's how the next Legend of Zelda game's gonna go.
Yeah, it's
Whenever
going to
that
be a
gets
brawler.
announced. Link is actually just gonna die.
I mean, there is a timeline where the hero of time doesn't win, so...
that was that time.
Yeah.
But that aside, I think besides that, favorite moment when it was over. No, no. Just I don't know, running the whole thing. It went really smooth. You guys were pretty awesome and really receptive to everything, and yeah, I mean, everyone knew what they were doing. No one was confused. It went really smooth. First, it was a little shaky, but then we got in the groove of things, and definitely next time, just name tags, and so you guys know who you're playing. Like, that's a big deal. Just so you guys aren't running around me like, who am I playing? And one more thing, this isn't an attack on anybody, but please, for the love of God, if you gotta go to the bathroom, if you're gonna get food, let a TO know.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah,
because
that was a
I
problem.
DQ'd like 3 people and they came back and I let them play their matches because they were still here. If you're going to go somewhere, we forgot to mention it when we were announcing everything, like rules, please tell somebody, tell your friend to tell me. I'll remember, I'll write it down. That's fine. You'll get whatever amount of time. Please just let somebody know. And I know we said it a little bit too late and you guys started doing it, but just please give us the courtesy to do that so we don't have anyone coming back, oh, why'd you DQ me? Well, why weren't you here?
Yeah.
Oh, I was getting food, man. Well, we got an event to run too, so you gotta...
It's so, like, it's really saddening to hear Dom say, player, you're DQ'd, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to feel like they got cheated or anything like that, but we have a schedule to keep, and if we want to do more events like doubles, redemption bracket, whatever you guys want to do, we got to keep a tight schedule. If that means when and if we do doubles, if doubles goes well, running them congruently with singles, that's what we're going to have to do.
Right.
And doubles oftentimes does hold up tournaments.
Yep.
But that's a discussion from another time, but
Yeah.
we're definitely going to look at doing 3 things. Making it easier for you guys to point out who you're playing, more events, and more chances for everyone to feel like they accomplished something.
Yeah, and
Because
and depending on how much time we have too, there are quite a few fun side tournaments that I would really like to get to. 2 of them specifically. One of them is Pocket Potato, in which it's villager versus villager. You set the handicap to 300%, and you play a rock paper scissors. Whoever wins gets to chop down a tree first, and then the only thing you can do is pocket. And
just goes from
it's
there.
Pocket Potato, yeah.
So
Yeah. And then the other one is Russian Roulette, where what is it? It's
You have Roy in the middle
Yeah.
charging his neutral B, and you have Mario's on each side, and they flip and they cape him so he's facing back and forth, and basically you just keep doing it until basically when his neutral B is over and he swings the sword down, whatever side he's facing, he's gonna hit that Mario, and
That
then that
sounds
person will
awesome.
die. Yeah,
Yeah, so-
yeah. I honestly thought it was really silly at first, and then I watched it happen, and I got strangely hyped for some
it's
reason.
the mind games.
it's hilarious.
Just
It's
making
pure
someone.
shenanigans.
Can you stop caping?
I don't
mean,
think we actually established real rules for
Like,
it
if
If
yet.
you want to, I mean, heck,
That's mind games,
You
man.
could
Yeah.
try to wait until the whole move is finished charging
Right.
before you cape. But yeah, and I think Edward too would had prizes that he would donate to it. So that's,
Real
yeah.
quick, when we're done with this video, if you guys need to tell us anything, please comment in the video or on Smashfest Neo. Contact one of us. Let us know your thoughts and opinions. Don't be afraid
Yes.
to talk to us. Please give us feedback, because we're giving you feedback as the people who run it. So give us the feedback from the people who experienced it.
Yeah.
If you had a bad time, let us know. If you had a really great time, that's cool too. Let us know, preferably a good time, but just let us know what we can improve on. What obviously we touched on a lot of things that were already told to us. So even if you need to repeat something to get the point across, like, hey, you guys really, really need to do this to make my experience and 10 other people who said the same things experience better, please. If it's not, nothing's redundant unless we say it 100 times. But
Yeah, we
we get it. We've heard a lot of people's feedback, and we're gonna try to accommodate to the best of our ability.
Yeah, we
So.
are really working hard. We want this to be the best.
Yeah.
So there's one thing I wanted to mention that I really liked that I saw was that can we talk about how many hidden bosses there were that weekend that I've never heard of?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there was quite a bit.
Dr.
Malarkey.
Dr. Clean Malarkey,
Shoutouts.
Tom.
Tom.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Tom. Oh,
Shout outs
the
to you,
gamepad
Dr.
user.
Clean on the gamepad. Didn't Dr. Clean play on a gamepad?
no.
I don't
No,
know.
Mario. The Mario.
Yeah,
that's
that's Tom.
Yeah,
That's Tom. Yeah.
He's one of my buddies from CSU.
Mr.
He's
Spikes.
crazy good.
His
I don't
Mario
know,
is
I don't-
so
I know.
weird, but it's good. But it's so weird.
It's like watching an alien, man.
Yeah, like I have never
Crazy.
seen Mario play like that.
Yeah, he's really good.
It's like he literally just does whatever he wants and it works.
yeah, that's a great way of putting it.
That's
He-
what
that's-
you get for playing such a safe character, though.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah. And shout outs too for Tom for bringing the HDMI splitter because
Yes.
of that.
I didn't.
God.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Yes,
like,
dude, he saw it. I made the post literally last minute, and
Yeah.
this kid walks in with the freaking splitter. I'm like, are you serious? There is a
Yeah,
God.
so yeah,
But please, if we don't have one by then, Tom, bring it again.
yeah, I'll be talking to you, Tom. And and this goes for like everyone. For the splitter like that, and like if somebody wants to donate like a really good power strip or something like that, we'll waive your venue fee. Like I mean, it's a few bucks, but I mean we'll waive it. Like because Edward donated that really awesome power strip, so we're gonna waive his next venue fee because like that's awesome. We appreciate that. We
never asked you guys to like go
Yeah.
out and spend
Yeah.
money for us. So
Yeah.
That's
Never.
the least we could do.
We're just
Yeah.
doing this because we love it and we want to.
yeah.
And real quick, just want to reiterate next, for those of you that may have just been skipping through this video, there will be a venue fee at the next one.
Yeah.
Just saying, again,
Yes, like $1,
So-
$2, maybe $3, but probably only $1 or $2.
max. So we're not going to wring you guys dry. That's all.
And that's in addition to the $5 registration fee.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Let's see. Well, okay. So like I said before, my other favorite part about the event was kind of in relation to yours, where except at a different moment. Because you said, when you did the intermission and you just looked around, you're like, wow, we did this. My moment for that was when we went on stage to announce introduce ourselves. And the whole
there
thing.
was a ton of
I looked out in the crowd and I'm like, oh, there's that many people. Okay.
the masses.
And it was cool because, like, when I go to events, I'm used to seeing the same group of people from Northeast Ohio, and I saw some of them in the crowd already. But then I saw a whole bunch of, like, people that, from our region, and then I saw people that I've never even seen before, and it's like, wow, we actually accomplished our goal of just mixing all these different sub-regions together.
Yeah.
That's what most excited me. And that was our first event. Like, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, man.
I don't know. We gotta pat ourselves on the back for that one. Did you hear that?
Oh, man.
Does
gonna
anyone
say
else
something.
need to say
Yeah. Okay. So at the next one, because we're gonna try to have more power supply and more setups. I really want to have more setups where people can go and sit down and like talk to new people and learn new things. And because like I know Protogeist here and Colonies mentioned too a while ago on the event page,
man.
and Prankster and of course Jack is super willing to coach anybody. Like we have a lot of really good players who would be more than happy to sit down with people and teach them and like show them the meta and like introduce them to aspects of the game that they might not know even existed. So we're gonna try to maybe like it would be really cool if we could have some more of that.
We want
at
to
future
teach
events.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to foster like everybody as much as possible. We want there to be something for everybody and turn this into one big blooming thing.
And if you want to play somebody, just walk up to them and ask.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
I got
That-
asked. I got asked a few times, and I just couldn't because I was busy and I felt really bad.
Yeah.
But,
that happened to me. I had people ask me, and like that worked out. So only a few though, because I had to play some games and.
Yeah, I was just busy running around tearing my hair out. But
Yeah. Yay, yelling.
yeah, everyone thinks it's such an easy job, and we just sleep on
no.
each other. Nah, man, it's
More exhausting than playing.
yeah. Like when you TO, like I don't know, like some people can do it. Like at the Smash Fest ones, like Smash Fest Menor, big tournaments. It's like I don't even want to play just because it's so.
Oh yeah, I can't anymore. Like I tried to commentate and play once.
I just don't want to do it.
Yeah, no, it's
Because you're focusing on like another aspect of the game.
you spread yourself
Yeah.
way too
Yeah,
thin.
it's like you think like if you play the night before or whatever, you think it's enough practice. It's like you're so like when by the time you play your match, you're already done.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying anyone that can do it, more power to you, but I just don't think like TOing and playing is possible.
Yeah.
Your mind's in 12 different places.
Yeah, and that goes back to what we said earlier. Like, we're gonna try to isolate every TO to do specifically what they're there to do. Like, commentators are gonna commentate. Bracket is gonna be run by bracket. The jacket bracket. I'm not even gonna
Hey.
Stop it.
Yeah, and then Dom's gonna oversee a lot of things. Yeah, and then we're gonna try to have more like community-based people too, like Connor, Prankster, and like Protogeist. I mean, any of us really, like anyone that's not already dedicated to doing something. I mean, if you just have any questions about the game in general, like we're gonna have people you can go to and talk to. So
Yeah, I don't know. Anyone else got anything to add?
no.
No, not really. No.
No.
But-
I'm overall pleased with how it went.
Yeah, it
though.
was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, the more events that we have within the region, whether you're talking about Mentor or the whole region of Northeast Ohio, I mean, we're becoming a region of secret bosses even at top level play. So the more people we get better, the stronger it is. The more people try to challenge us, and the more we can take their lunch
We
money.
body Pittsburgh.
Oh God!
Oh yeah,
those
boy.
poor souls.
You hear that? PGH? We body you.
Well, I think that Drizzle single-handedly beat their entire PR. So what are we talking about?
Are you serious?
He beat,
He beat
Phoenix,
Dark,
Leo,
Leo. He beat
Chrome.
he beat Chrome Kingfisher. Yeah.
Yeah, all in one bracket.
Yep.
So
I think he only lost to Raw.
Wow.
yeah,
They probably all slept on Link like super hard.
Everyone does, and then they're
I
like,
did.
no one has any link rep in much
Yeah.
of their regions
I mean-
except for MVDA, kinda.
who?
Silva unknown.
Well, that's not
yeah,
good.
that's-
okay.
yeah.
Anyway,
that's yeah. Yeah, so I think that's it. Thank everybody so much for
yes,
coming.
please, thank you for
Yeah,
coming.
it was
Yes,
great.
thank
It
you.
was awesome.
We hope to see you all next time. It's gonna be bigger and better.
Tell your friends about it.
Yes, get more people. Like we're gonna have more power. Like we can do 70, 80 people. We're gonna have more time, more power.
Yeah, now we know what to expect. So
Yes,
we're good.
Yep.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
Yeah, I guess we really suck at signing off. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see ya.
Yeah, later.
All right. Bye.